Hey everyone, I decided to do my speech on illegal drugs, specifically narcotics. This is a subject that has affected me for many years now. I have a lot of family that has been on narcotics for many years now. It has affected my family in many ways, and I usually get upset anytime I have to talk about this because I have such a strong opinion about it. And it's negative. I never see the positive side to it because I honestly don't think there is one. But I have a specific drug that I wanted to talk about, which is a narcotic, and that's methadone. It's actually really simple to get your hands on it, and that can be very dangerous. You or myself, either one, could go to a pain clinic right now, and you pay a high copay visit to be seen that day. It usually ranges around $350, and most people go and get on methadone because they have other narcotics that they are addicted to. So this is actually, methadone is an analgesic drug that treats moderate to severe pain. It's similar to morphine in its effects, but it's longer lasting. The doctors will tell you that they will set up a plan for you to try to get you off of the other narcotics that you've been taking. But I don't think they don't explain it enough on the terrible side effects that this drug actually has when you do start taking it. I don't know many people that has just quit taking it just like that. They have to take another drug to get off of another drug to get off of that drug, which to me is ridiculous, and I don't see the positive side to that whatsoever. But just about anyone can go there and tell them that you want methadone, and if they start you out on a daily plan, you're going to pay $80 to $100 a day for this drug. Then you will go weekly. Then it will get to where you go monthly, and you're going to pay anywhere from $150 to $300 a month for a prescription of methadone. Okay, most insurance companies pay for this drug because it's a preferred drug for pain. That's where I think they should fix it. That would be one easy way, I think. If they stop paying for it, these people don't have the money to go out and get it. You know, it's probably all they could do is to pay for an office visit, let alone the drug itself. It's very difficult to get off of this drug. I've never been on it, but I've seen people go through it, and it's not an easy thing. I know people right now, I know someone that's been on it for 8 years. I know someone else that's been on it for 17 years. The withdrawal symptoms of this drug is crazy. I don't know why anybody would want to take it with these kind of symptoms. And like I said, I know firsthand, I have spoke with people that has been addicted to this drug. But you'll have vomiting, diarrhea, fever, chills, tremors, aches and pains, depression, anxiety. They've even felt like they wanted to kill themselves. Methadone is to blame for more than 1/3 of prescription painkiller deaths in the United States. The CDC says 6 times as many people has died of methadone overdoses in 2009 compared to the death rates from 1999. 4 out of every 10 overdose deaths involve methadone. That's twice as many other prescription drugs. In the past 2 years, Tennessee alone has counted more than 1,000 babies dependent on drugs. That is a growing issue as well. 1 out of every 5 end up in state's custody. You could imagine this and I think they just passed a law in Tennessee to where they can actually prosecute the parents because they had the drugs in their system which passed on to their babies, which is a great thing. They should be prosecuted. I know many of them, the grandparents are raising their children because they don't want to raise them, and the babies were actually born addicted to methadone. When these babies are born, they actually have to give them morphine, like just within hours before or hours after they were born. They have to have morphine, or they start having the withdrawals that you know, the grown parents would have if you stop taking the drug suddenly, which is the process. You know, it's been in your it's been in your belly this whole time, and it's gotten used to that drug. So then when it comes out, it starts going into withdrawals because it wants that, it has to have that to survive. A lot of them have seizures instantly. They start throwing up. The babies have diarrhea. I mean, it's terrible. But I see so many people that goes through this. It's getting out of hand, and it also costs more. An average birth is around $7,000, but these babies have to be kept for longer periods of time, which you're getting up into $40,000 by then. And that costs, I'm sure, taxpayers more money because it's TennCare is paying for it. It's governmental funded. So I guess my point of the whole entire speech is don't do it. Don't choose methadone. I think there's a drug now that's called Suboxone, and people take it to get off methadone. A lot of the people that were prescribed methadone were getting off heroin. So it's just, to me, it's like a vicious cycle. You're going to take this drug to get off of this drug, and then if you don't want on this drug, then you have to take this drug. I don't understand it. I probably never will because I've not been in those shoes myself. But I guess the only advice I know to give is to someone that doesn't know anyone that's ever been on it, don't do it. And it's hard to be around someone that is on it. I don't want that in my life, and I've not had a very close relationship with my sister due to that fact of drug use. I hope you've enjoyed my speech. Thank you.